Hey guys, my name is Josh, and today I'm doing something special. I'm doing a MyGM challenge. I know I haven't posted a MyGM series on my channel in almost 2 months, and that will probably remain the same for quite some time. You guys should know my opinions on MyGM. I personally feel like it's an unoriginal series. It takes no skill, no time, no effort to make, and the people that usually make it are people that are just in it for the easy money. So we're here today to do something a little bit more original with this idea. My friend Poontang Gaming came up with. His video will be in the description to check out his perspective. But basically, we went into an online My League, and he proposed an idea saying, pick the two best teams in the East and the West in 2K, and trade away their top overall player. In this case, it was Kevin Durant and LeBron James. So that is exactly what we did. We each had a total of 5 trades that we could do for this team to make it better and play one game against each other. We also were allowed to pick any free agent in the free agent market to add to the team as well, just in case that our trades didn't really work out so well. So here are my trades. You probably already saw them, but Enes Kanter and Andre Roberson for PJ Harrison and Al Jefferson. I really do like this trade. It gives me a big man in the middle, a better center overall in 2K that I am comfortable playing with. After the first trade with the Hornets, I decided to take a look at the roster because they have nice talent in 2K. They got Frank Kaminsky, Jeremy Lamb, Nicholas Batum, Kemba Walker, and even my personal favorite out of this whole entire team, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He can't shoot, but he is good at driving to the lane, and I absolutely love that. But unfortunately, I couldn't find a perfect trade to get this man, so I went with the next best option in Gordon Hayward and Rudy Gobert for Kevin Durant, and I believe it was Steven Adams. Gordon Hayward is a nice 2K player, and Rudy Gobert could come off the bench behind Al Jefferson. Now, the first 2 trades were pure fire, and I don't think I could have matched it, but in the third trade, I matched it by getting Avery Bradley and Jonas Jerebko, only giving up Cameron Payne and Mitch McGary. I was on a roll, and unfortunately for me, the roll stopped on the 4th trade when I traded away Cal Singler and DJ Augustine for Tony Snell and Etwan Moore, who didn't even play for the team because I ended up releasing them before the game started. 5th trade, Anthony Morrow and PJ Harrison for Courtney Lee and Matt Barnes. Really bolstered up my small forward backup position and shooting guard backup position. And after these 5 trades, I didn't have a backup point guard, so I ended up releasing Etwan Moore, Tony Snell, and I believe I picked up Tony Roden, who was a backup point guard, 74 overall. I needed a point guard. You guys saw my roster. You guys saw Poontang Gaming's roster. And we went at it in a 1-series MyGM challenge. I think that's what we're calling it, a MyGM challenge. He definitely had a lot more shooters than me. I went a more defensive oriented big man route to get the rebounds, and he was playing a lot of small ball this game, which hopefully you'll be able to see in the gameplay. At one point he didn't even have a center out. The tallest guy he had out was, I believe, like Sean Marion. Now, one thing that I believe absolutely killed him with his trades and the Cleveland Cavaliers, he traded away LeBron James, right? The best player in the NBA. Is he the best player in the NBA anymore? I feel like it's a light-skinned league now, and Steph Curry's the face of the NBA. But either way, I guess the former best player in the NBA, LeBron James, he traded away him and Kevin Love for Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. And that was his first trade too. I actually took a lot longer than him to decide what I'm going to be trading away. And my first trade, I didn't even trade away Kevin Durant because I wanted to see the pieces I was going after in Al Jefferson. And so I wanted a complementary piece to Serge Ibaka. Al Jefferson was that guy. And when I finally looked to trade away Kevin Durant, I saw, okay, I could get a nice backup in Rudy Gobert, and I could get a nice small forward in Gordon Hayward. So I was really looking at the team perspective. I felt like he just jumped into it too fast. Andrew Wiggins couldn't even shoot. And Kevin Love isn't that bad in 2K, especially because throughout this entire game, he was trying to play small ball, and he could have played small ball even better with Kevin Love at center and being able to stretch the floor from being a 5. The other trades he did, I personally don't remember what he did, but the one acquisition I did like, which didn't seem to pay off too much, was the acquisition of DeAndre Jordan. He was absolutely killing me in second chance points when DeAndre Jordan was out, but since DeAndre Jordan isn't the best free throw shooter, he decided to take him out when I was up by 10. And I didn't really see a payoff for getting DeAndre Jordan when he was playing like 3 point guards on the floor at once and 2 other small forwards to play power forward and center. I mean, overall, it was a fun match.
I've learned quite a lot of things in 2K ever since I got my PlayStation 4. On my Xbox One, I felt like I just played 2K to play 2K. But whenever I turn on my PS4, it's usually to play Pro-Am, and I usually get yelled at by salty teammates. And I feel like some of that yelling makes me a better player in 2K. I'm not trying to be the best 2K player. I'm not trying to be the best in any video game. I'm just trying to have fun with the games I play and entertain as many people as possible. But some people take the game a little bit too seriously, and I feel like playing Pro-Am with the AO podcast, since they yell a lot behind the scenes, I feel like it's changed my perspective on how I play against other people when I'm controlling a full team in 2K. The AO podcast is kind of like an abusive parent. Like if you leave a plate on the kitchen table without washing it, and your parents just come with a belt and start beating you. That's the type of family love that the AO podcast brings. And I guess it helps. It made me become a better player. I learned how to do a floater in 2K. I never knew how to do a floater in 2K at all until I started playing Pro-Am. And the floater was deadly in this game. I did so many floaters with Gordon Hayward. I did floaters with basically every single player that was a guard. And it worked out extremely well to my benefit. I was leading the majority of the game as well. Like, I don't think Poontang ever led, except for in the first quarter. I believe it was as the end of the second quarter, beginning of the third quarter, I was up 10 or maybe even 12, and he was able to catch up. Got some back-to-back threes with some free agent guy that could swish everything. I don't know what his name is, like Juachowicz or something along those lines, but he was splashing threes with him, killing me. But as for my team, I don't think I killed him with any in particular player on my team. I don't think Westbrook really stepped up. I just killed him with rebounds and the big men I do have on this team. I felt like it was overall a team win, and spoiler alert, we do end up winning against Poontang and his Cleveland Cavaliers team that he rebuilt in 5 trades. I don't know if it was a rebuild, but it was definitely a 5-trade MyGM with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. If you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder roster, by the way, like, my roster was nice. It was extremely nice. If the Thunder ever decided to trade away Kevin Durant, this is how you do it. You get Avery Bradley, you get Gordon Hayward, you get Al Jefferson and Rudy Gobert, and you win a championship with Russell Westbrook. But if you guys like this idea, go check out Poontang Gaming's channel in the description below as well. And if you want to see more of these types of MyGM challenges, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to think of something more creative, like taking the worst teams and trying to get them to be a better team. Maybe like a 5-trade rebuild type team with the 76ers and, I don't know, like the Lakers or something along those lines. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.